Hello, welcome back to another Sunday School Bible class. Today we are on a lesson entitled The Consequences of Irresponsibility. We have been learning about the teachings of the Bible and what God expects us to think and act like. We have talked about responsibility, and we have said that responsibility is a lifestyle of duty, faithfulness, and maturity. A person who is responsible will learn and obey all the rules and regulations, having a good attitude, cooperating with those in authority, as well as their classmates and co-workers, and work hard to accomplish goals. We have talked about the rewards of being responsible. In this lesson, we will learn the danger of being irresponsible so that we can take the warning not to choose that lifestyle and therefore avoid many problems. Always remember, you cannot choose a lifestyle without choosing the results that come with that lifestyle. Some lifestyles have good results, which we call benefits, and other lifestyles have bad results, which we call consequences. Now, let's look at the bad results or consequences of a bad lifestyle of being irresponsible. One way of being an irresponsible person is by coming to school or work late all the time. Another way of being irresponsible is not doing your assignments, losing your books or homework, and not paying attention to what your parents, teachers, or authorities tell you. That is a principle of life, and everybody is required to listen, learn, and follow rules and instructions in order to prepare for and do anything properly. When people don't listen to or read rules or instructions, they or others could suffer loss or get hurt. People can also lose their jobs by being irresponsible. Even disregarding the instruction of our medical doctors will cause us trouble. For example, doctors have warned us that smoking cigarettes is very unhealthy or bad for your health, and very addicting, which means once you start smoking, it is very hard to stop. Yet, even though the doctors warned us, and even though cigarettes are very expensive, many irresponsible people have chosen to start smoking. Even many irresponsible poor people have done this, and now they do not have the money they need to pay for good things because they are hooked on expensive, terrible cigarettes, and many will get sick from them. Not obeying the laws of the land is another form of irresponsibility, and it also has bad consequences. Texting while driving, which is against the law, can result in terrible accidents because the texting person cannot devote all their attention to the road and can get into an accident that could possibly kill them or someone else. Even if the texting person doesn't cause an accident, they can still get pulled over by a police officer for breaking the law and be penalized with a fine for hundreds of dollars. Breaking other laws can have consequences of prison time. Not paying your bills, not paying them on time, or not giving things back that you owe people is another way of being irresponsible. Another way of being irresponsible is always complaining about your work and what is required of you. When you always complain, no one will want to be around you, and soon you will have no good friends. Being disrespectful and uncooperative is also irresponsible behavior. When you act like this, you will develop a bad reputation. That bad reputation will follow you, and no one will want to hire you. You will have a hard time getting a good job. Many people who live like this will suffer bad consequences, but often blame everybody else for their troubles and expect other people to pay their way in life. People who think that they are entitled to things that they did not work for or study for are usually very unhappy, angry people. Because they have this very nasty attitude, the only people who will hang around with them are people just like themselves. They think that they are entitled to the same good things that the responsible people have. However, this is not true. You see, the Bible teaches that you are entitled to get what you work for. In other words, the Bible teaches that if a person refuses to work, they should not be given food. This is not talking about people who cannot work because they are either sick or disabled or have some problem, but it is talking about people who are able to work and just refuse to do what they are supposed to do. The Bible warns about the consequences of hanging around people who do not want to work but party or sleep all the time. Be responsible. Learn, pay attention to, and heed, that is, obey the laws, rules, and regulations so that you will keep yourself from trouble and danger. Make up in your mind to be responsible and start by being responsible to God first. Honor and respect Him by coming to church, learn and listen to His Word, and live by His laws. When a person chooses to disobey or disregard God's law, it is called sin, and it also has bad consequences. Lying, stealing, fighting, killing, adultery, swearing, and many of these other sins have really bad consequences. Living according to God's Word can have really good benefits. The choice is up to you. Now that you know the difference between being responsible and being irresponsible, choose responsibility as a lifestyle and enjoy the benefits. See you next time. Bye-bye.